I've taken the carpet out now, all of the carpet, and there's a surface rust of the damaged carpets, what we can see. I'm lucky that I caught it when I did and just got straight on it and not just ignored it and left it. I couldn't ignore it and leave it really. One, because it's smelt, it's a plug hole. I've taken it out, I'll leave that out for now, and I'll let that dry off. You see it's also wet in the back. I thought it was just the front, so it might be something to do with the side pillars, but what I should do, or the roof, even the roof covering, so although there's no water coming down from the line and the line is not wet, so I've yet to find this leak. I still think it might be the screen. I should find out. I've got these bolts where you can see where the rust is starting to form here. This one was particularly this one here was particularly hard to get off. I persisted because being my good old mate, my good old friend WD-40, going backwards and forwards, bit by bit until eventually I worked it, just being patient really. But the rest of the floor on the whole is pretty sound. All the well is pretty much sound, and I'm quite really chuffed with that. So here you can see all the carpet. And the carpet is weighs a ton because it's really thick and in layers, and you can see, well, you can actually, I don't know if you can see that because of the sunlight, but where I'm pressing on my fingers and stuff, it's just sodding. The only dry bit is around here. You can see where the mat was for the front of the carpet, completely stained. But overall, with the floor condition for one of these vehicles, is I'm impressed. It just goes to show that this vehicle being dry stored for this amount of time has really helped. Well, one thing to do say is, see these down here, when I took the seatbelt anchorages off, just here, to undo this plastic trim, rather than wrench it off and break it, you will need one of those torque bits. Trying to film and do it yourself is not ideal, but here's one of the torque bits. I had these years ago, and I always kept them thinking I might use them one day. Well, I'm glad I didn't bin them, because that's become a lifesaver, because without that torque bit undoing the seatbelt, I would have never got it off, and I want the existing interior trim to go back on, so I hadn't broke it, so I'm happy about that. Now what I'll do is I'll let it dry out. You can see how much water was in here. It's just still in here. The water's still in here. And what I'll do is I'll get these plugs out, and I'll pry it out in a minute. Where I've got two hands, I don't want to damage it. I'll get that plugs out and they go straight to the floor anyway. And I'll leave them out for a time being until what I'll do is I'll make a video for another day. I'll get the wire wheel and all this rust. Well, it's not rust, it's just surface rust. So I'm really happy about that. I'll find out, I'll shut the doors, sit inside it, get the hose on the vehicle, and find out if it's actually the heater core, or I suspect now, because the water was up here, the high level point, it's something to do with the vehicle's integrity in regards to the rubber sealing or the doors or pillars or something. You know, silly little things, it could be anything. And look, there's a little gutter up here, which is a bit loose up here. So I don't know, I'm going to find out, but for now anyway, I should go to the store and buy some sander discs from the sander, knock that surface rock back, treat it, primer it, and eventually what I will do is just manufactured seal here is really thick, like seam sealer, that textured coating. I'll have that, some sort of liner, monster liner or whatever they call it. I don't know if you can get it over here in England, but I'm sure I'll get something to the similar. I can spray on and cover this lot to help protect it, and if and when I do go off-roading, I can just come home, open the plug holes, and then rinse all the rubbish away, all the mud and the water and the rubbish away. And then what I can do also, not that I want to go and get it completely wet and stuff, I can grease up things like this, and mount these a bit higher as well, things like that. But on the whole, I'm really glad that I haven't got welding to do and stuff down here. Not that I don't mind welding, but it's extra cost and extra time that I didn't need to spend, so I'll catch you back up in a little while once I put the Interia back in.